It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through New York. It's the Bengals and the Jets, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gardner. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
For a trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58, we are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Burrow to throw right away. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
11, Thomas. 11, MT. 11.
Burrow will throw. Again, that's Hurst. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
From midfield now, Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And Burrow going to throw again. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Here we go.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. 11. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
They'll run with Mixon. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
On third down, Burrow. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And we talked about it last week. The pressure of not just playing in the playoffs and now in the championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they played, though, this year, this is far and away the toughest one. If they find a way to win it, guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they've played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Incomplete. So 3 pass attempts, 3 incompletions. Not an ideal way to begin the afternoon.
Well,
unless you're a defender.
Yeah.
I see your face. Yeah. Offensively, not an ideal way.
Yeah, we got like what the defense is doing right there. Forcing 3 incompletions, get off the field. Life's pretty good for them.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11. 42.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's 1st and 10. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. He Missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Hold true. Hold true.
2nd and 5. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll make it only to 43, a gain of 2. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He'll drop this one down to mix it. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Ready?
Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jessie Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. On the sidelines visibly, he's made the decision to reach for the red flag.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, That's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So that a good outcome for Sean McVay as the challenge is successful.
11 MT, 11, 11.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
11 Thomas, 11 MT.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd from 6 yards away. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out now come the Jets. Right now they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Here we go.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Paul on a give up the middle. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Understand?
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. And he'll find Hall. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Hall. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 40-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They'll look to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are back within a score.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Oh, now they're going to fake it. And it's caught. He got it in the end zone. So instead of trying to get 1 point closer, they roll the dice on the fake and come up with 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 27, Burrow, quick slant caught by Chase, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
11 Thomas.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Boyd. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
11.
Burrow will throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now Burrow, that one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Taking it about the 16. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And this one is incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit, because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Straight ahead is Hall. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's dropped right at the 40. gain of 3. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. A handoff for Hall, and he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crash down inside.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake, and he's not going to get to the marker, and that's a turnover on downs. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short reveal that you turn the ball over to the other offense.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
From the 31, Burrow over the middle. He finds Higgins. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship, 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Dean. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And down he goes again. A bevy of sacks in less than a half. But this defense is still losing the game. They've got to fix something because there should be no excuse for losing with an effort like this on that side of the ball. They need to take advantage when their defense is generating this kind of pressure so early in the game.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now it's Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, 1 half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for the Bengals, for the Seahawks. And they had success all season throwing the football. No reason for that to change in the playoffs, as they've continued to move the ball well through the air. Both these teams going through their final adjustments before the second half. Which one will lift the Lamar Hunt trophy? To find out, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Pass midfield, look out. 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Jets. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. That play is really part of the most exciting 10
talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Nixon. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Hey, both feet. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying again another day.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, he's got Higgins over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bengals first down.
Here we go, here we go. 11-90. 11-90. Stop.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field.
Here we go.
A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
11-90. 11 MP. 11 MP.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
11 empty,
Burrow looking to pass. That's complete right around the 8. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The New York set to take the field. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game,
and all the way in, touchdown, New York! On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead is up to 5. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
11 empty, 11.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Higgins. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
I'm one, right?
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go.
From the 41, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown, And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. On the Jets sweep, here's Chase. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's scooped up by the Jets. There he goes, right side. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
The New York set to take the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
All again on 2nd down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, often to great success.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Switch, yellow.
All again on 2nd down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll find Hall. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the 1st down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, wouldn't have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Burrow will throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Mixing up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
11 mighty. 11 empty. 11.
Now Burrow. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. From the gun on third down is Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground. Hall, and he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Here we go.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jessie Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11. 12.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got
rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
11 Palmer.
To try again after the sack. Burrow. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Here we go. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. A handoff to Mixon. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So that gets him a little closer as he converts there, but you have to think back to the field goal he missed earlier.
Right now, that's the difference between leading and trailing. So at this moment, he's reciting that kicker's prayer that we know so well. Just give me one more shot before this one's said and done.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The New York set to take the field. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. Gets past one man. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give to Hall. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hall again. And he's got some space here. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And out of bounds right around the 20. 96 yards on the ground for him so far.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hall on a give up the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready. Smith, right.
They'll run with Hall. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try to run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets will add to their fourth quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a two-score game with not a lot of time on the clock. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 9. A minute 39 to go. Their Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on first down. Complete to Boyd. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now Burrow. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Here's Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
11-90.
Burrow.
11-3.
And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try and work for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
Ready?
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the Jets are going to the Super Bowl as we say thanks for watching and good night.